Hi, this is Lucia with The Art of Love. If you're listening to this on iTunes, please be sure to leave a review. This week I have an email who brings up a topic that is very important because a lot of females make this mistake. So you're going to find out what it is, and I'm going to help a lot of people today, hopefully. Okay, she says, I've been dating a nice guy for 4 months. We have known each other for over a year, but he lived with his mom after a bad relationship, and we were never able to take it to the next step. No, he didn't want to take it to the next step because if a guy is interested, it doesn't matter that he's living with one of his parents. So for some reason, he didn't want to take it to the next step. It's not because he was living with his mom. Maybe because he had just gotten out of something and he didn't want to get into something else. Doesn't mean he wasn't interested, but anyways, that's the reason. Okay, she goes on. He now has his own place and things have been great. Sex has been wonderful. I felt I was falling in love. So far, so good, but we know something's going to happen. We had a little spat in regards to where he felt I was being bossy towards him. I was more or less trying to encourage. The spat was regarding a storage unit which he needed cleaned out by a certain date, and I was just saying, let's get it done. I was in no way trying to be bossy. Well, here's the difference between men and women. You may not have been trying to be bossy. That may not have been your intention. I totally believe you. But you cannot tell a man what to do. The minute you do that, you sound bossy, even though to you you feel like it's encouragement. And you also sound like his mom. Son, you need to clean your storage unit. You need to get that done. You better get that done. And men are generally not attracted to their mothers. So the minute you start telling a guy what to do, it's a total turnoff. He doesn't want to be told what to do, and he doesn't want to date his mom. So he's a grown man. I'm sure he's over 18, and it's his storage unit, and he can clean it out whenever he wants to. And if he doesn't, and if it's too late, then he's a big boy, and he can handle the consequences. It's not your job to put your nose into his business regarding a storage unit. It's none of your business. He doesn't want someone telling him what to do. He wants a dream girl, a girlfriend. And then she goes on to say, he also hates his job and is stressed by it. So I'm assuming that you're thinking, oh, well, he hates his job, he's stressed by it, so that's why he took it out on me. No, what I said still stands, it still goes. However, now we have another issue in that men identify most of all with what they do for a living. And if they're not happy with their job, then they're not going to be happy, period. So you're dating a guy that's not happy in general, and then any little thing is going to set him off. And it's going to be even worse because he's already not happy about his situation in life. Okay, I left his place that day upset. The next day he sent a text apologizing, saying he'd been told what to do all his life and wanted a girlfriend, not a boss. Exactly, that's what I said. And he seems to be extra touchy about it because maybe one of his parents was always telling him what to do, was very controlling. So if he's saying he's been told what to do all his life, then he is really sensitive about that, and that is the worst thing you can do. So you have to promise me you will never, ever again do anything like that. Like I said, he's a grown man. He can handle his business. He doesn't need you to push him. She goes on, it seems then he's pulled away. Yes, he's gone into his cave. We text every day. It's all very general. I'm so confused. I'm letting him have his space, but I don't know how much time to give him. I miss him and I want to see him. Okay. So I don't know if you're in a committed relationship or not. If you are in a committed relationship, then give him as much time as he needs, up until about 2 weeks. I mean, do not call him. Do not text him. He needs time to get over it, to come out of the cave. And if you're trying to pull him out, again, you're trying to tell him what to do. So if you're calling and texting him, you're again kind of pushing him and telling him what to do. It's like, come on, get back out here. No, leave him alone. Leave him alone. And if in 2 weeks he still doesn't want to get together, then you can contact him and see and say, hey, like, where are we? I'd like to know where we are, because obviously you can't wait forever. So I would at least give him 2 weeks. Now, if you're not in a committed relationship, I would again wait 2 weeks. And if you still haven't heard from him, then I would say start dating. I'm not saying start sleeping with people, but definitely start dating. because I understand he's upset, but at the same time, he can't just take forever to come round. And when you do talk to him, I don't know if you've apologized, but you can also apologize. You can say, I apologize if I came across as bossy. That definitely wasn't my intention. I understand that you don't want to be told what to do, and don't worry, I won't do it again. And you won't do it again because now you're listening to me and you can't do it again. And then don't do it again. All right? So, if you need help with this further, or anybody listening needs help with anything to do with love, dating, or relationship, I am available for private coaching. And you can contact me at my website, theartoflove.net. And until next time, remember that love inspires, empowers, uplifts, and enlightens.